What's going on, everybody? So I was just talking to Biff about something. Actually, she was talking to me about something off air, and I'm a little. I thought about. It's funny you brought that up because I had a thought of a topic along those lines. I forgot about it, but you kind of jogged my memory. But go ahead and wow, I need more
Okay,
details.
so yeah, everybody knows that when I find a partner, I go above and beyond. And sometimes that includes like little homemade videos and stuff. And so a while ago, I was with this particular person, and we made a couple videos and stuff. And so it's not a big deal, or whatever. So we got
Uh,
the videos and stuff. And so this morning, I was on the way dropping Gray off, and I get a text message. Well, not this morning, yesterday. Get a text message and it was like, would you consent to having your video posted on X videos? I'm starting up a page and I would like to know if I could post our videos on there. And so I kind of like paused for a second
you
and
ain't
I thought
pause.
about it and then I'm kind of like, I would, but I can't because I have distinctive tattoos, extremely distinctive tattoos. And let me tell you, these clappers have been seen, okay? So,
Yeah, you do have
yeah.
distinctive tattoos.
I can yeah, I definitely can be like, yeah, you can throw it up there because they're gonna know it's me. And I finally, thanks to everybody that prayed on my behalf, I finally got a job in my
Oh,
field.
congratulations, Biff.
Woots woots, yay! I know it's been a very long time, very
Yo, it's
hard
been
time.
a long, dark journey for you.
Yeah, yeah. So
Good.
I'm getting back on my feet. I'm happy about that.
It was a good job.
Yeah, it's like it's still considered a small company, but they just picked up this new client. And so now they're back actually in the transition from going to small company to like large company.
Okay.
So it's actually the best time to get in there. So probably within 1 to 2 years, I'll be in management because we're bringing in so many people.
Oh, word.
Yeah, but I'll be like grandfather then because I'm like coming in as like the last batch before they upgrade or whatever. Consider themselves a large corporation.
Back to your sex tapes, right?
Yeah.
What? That's interesting me, in a way because I'm like, yo, what if I could do it, but no one know it's me and I get paid
I
for
would
it?
definitely do it if nobody would know it's me, but my ass, I'm so creative. I got tattoos in specific places. Like, there's no way I could be like, no, that bitch such and such got the same tattoo. Like, it can't be me. Like, no, nah, Biff. You the only bitch with hibiscus flowers right there, Biff. Nah, Biff. Nah, Biff. That
Yeah.
writing's on it right there. Like, that koi fish. I done seen that fish somewhere. Like,
I want to know though. I want to know how much they pay. Like I've seen like checks posted
no,
online, but I'm
yeah,
like, I
I've
don't think
seen
they're
chicks.
real. I don't know if they're real though.
It's kind of
Everything's
like
fake.
it reminds me. It's like the old YouTube.
But
It's
I'm
based
like,
off like how many views.
but I wonder how much. How I guess the advertisement must be crazy because it's like it's free. So I'm like, I really don't understand how these websites are
Well, it's
making
technically
money.
not free because you got to see the advertisement, or you can pay for the free version. But anybody paying for no free version of a fucking
Oh
free
shoot!
porn site?
Yes, they are. It's cheap. I don't.
Well, okay.
But man, listen. If
I
there's
mean, it's
one,
the porn industry. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably guessing people. I don't even know how that shit works. To be honest,
I don't even know how it work either, man. But sex will always sell.
but I
So
feel like
you
the
do
porn
it though.
industry
So if
probably
you can,
thrives off of like advertisement. So for every advertisement they show you, maybe they might get like $1 for
yeah.
every advertisement. So for every view, I'm only giving you 5, 10 cents for every view you get. So
Wait, Biff. So this is someone you used to talk to.
yeah.
So okay, wait. So you don't have dang. You know what? I just thought about this. When you break up with somebody, they have all that stuff. Or when y'all
Oh,
quit.
Biff, next topic. I mean, I got the next topic.
Okay. But I just thought about that. Like we talked about breakups and like how the cleanup goes, like on social media. But yo, like y'all been
What do
texting.
you do? I was gonna say that's gonna lead into my next topic. What do you do with all your previous? It doesn't even have to be a significant other. People have escapades all the time and record shit, but you also fall out because we're humans. Do you keep listeners like? Do you keep that shit or? Do you like delete it like out of sight, out of mind? Fuck it. Do you keep? What would you do? Just do
I'm
you
gonna
keep
post
them?
that on the IG story. I want y'all to respond. You're gonna be hearing the sound of my voice. I'm gonna post it right after this post, so I'm gonna make sure I post this part of the video. That's a good question. Me out of one out of respect, I delete it all because like, but you know what? I don't honestly. I don't. So okay, the first girl I broke up with, it ended bad, so I wanted nothing to do with her, so I deleted it and gave
So
her all
that's
her
out of
stuff. I
sight,
didn't
out of
really have
mind. Yeah.
anything of her though. That was before it was like really popping like that. My last girl wasn't nasty like that, so I didn't have anything. Now me and my current girlfriend have stuff with each other, but I don't even keep a lot of that stuff because of security breaches and stuff like that. And I even tell her to keep her face out of it just in case, even though I'm not a celebrity. That's interesting, but if her and I break up, I don't know. I'll probably keep it for a while. I would keep it. I'd keep it until I get serious with somebody else, because I wouldn't want them to find that or see that. But yeah, man, them lonely nights, man, them flashbacks.
Man, I'll keep all that shit. I'll take it off my
Nah,
phone. I'll put it in my cloud though.
I don't want to keep all that,
I
man.
keeping all of it because that shit I don't give a fuck. Sometimes you just be needing that. Some of them videos be giving you flashbacks, and sometimes you need that flashback to hit you just right. I don't care. If you
Yo,
just it's some moments you just
crashbacks. You're nasty,
shit.
Biff. So, Biff, you have an archive of your past escapades. Wow.
Mind your business. Some of them I record all
Mind
the
my
time, but
business,
I
bro.
do
You just
record
said
them.
it on the podcast.
I just joking. I don't care. The people I have them with that I know are very private,
Is
and
there
I also
anyone?
about
Oh,
at the same time, if my shit was to drop, like I'm not one of them where it's like I'm gonna be shaming my
yeah.
shit
You
because I
said it
was
like it
fucking
was an
smacking. You
album.
hear
Like
me?
when it drops, like an album.
Right, my shit was smacking. So I ain't gonna have nothing to be ashamed of. I ain't know I'm gonna get the comments and stuff. Of course you're gonna have the hater bitches. Well, I could do this better. But besides all that shit, my shit smacking. Like even if my news fucking leaked, like they would be like, yo, these some good ones to leak. Like my inbox would
Oh
be
my
blowing up even
god.
more.
Yo.
So maybe I'm just a little. I don't know what I am. Right? I'm very proud of my body. I look good, damn it, and I know I'm good at my crafts.
I
So
think you know what? I
can't
think
nobody
the
shame me but myself. That's how I
I
feel.
don't think it's a shame thing. I think like it's just I
Some
think it's just
embarrassment.
yeah, I think there's some of that. I mean, because I'm thinking now, like even on Instagram, everything is so sexualized, and like half these celebrities, I done seen your wife naked or in a bikini enough to know, and it's just
Yeah.
like, do you want to deal with that as an everyday person, or you know what I mean? And I would think, like from your perspective, I think the only downside would be that you have a child, and you don't want something like that to pop up when he's like in his adolescence age. And like, oh, I saw. And Skype disconnected in the middle of a. Please hold, y'all. I'm gonna call Biff back. She probably drove through a dead spot. Oh, she ain't gonna be ready for the question I'm about to ask her. She ain't ready. Matter of fact, I should have made this an audio call. Oh, nope. Here we go.
Hello?
You must drove through a dead spot.
I had a blackout. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened. They must get ready to hit one of these trap houses around this bitch.
I'm hanging.
God damn.
I'm hanging up. I was saying, I think the only like one of the biggest downsides would be because you have a child, and like once he gets to adolescence age, well,
Yeah, it's
you
his
wouldn't want.
access to social media.
Yeah, you would not. I think that would be the downside. But it's like, I don't.
Then, but then also, I was also taught my child not to be ashamed of his body either. Grayson look at his pair of titties, a pair of ass, or a set of ass, and just be like, okay, ass and titties, I'm going about his business.
That's
Grayson,
that's how I feel
Grayson's
about
not
it
like.
now.
That's
But
how I
you
raise
don't
my
want him
child
to
because I
be
know it's
like
already out there, and I got to beat people to it. But I want to do it how I want to do it. I don't want the internet to do it. I don't want his cousins to do it. I want to do it.
right,
So I
right.
started that shit when he was a baby. He was breastfed. That was his first introduction shit. So he might look finish the private parts.
Yeah, I think that
He knows, to protect himself, and only, certain people can watch him and touch him, and to let mommy know if somebody touch him
hmm
inappropriately. But as far as I told him about that staring at titties, he said that real bad staring at titties. He was breastfed. But I told him about that real. All women got this. It ain't nothing new. They just come in different sizes and colors. And then once he figured out, oh shit,
in
all right,
shapes.
there ain't no big deal. Yeah, he just keep it moving. Now he
Yeah.
will rub on a thigh or two. He is a thigh man. He's a thigh butt man.
I
But
just you
other
stupid, and I think the only other thing that goes along with it is I guess your reputation for what you're trying to do
yeah,
moving forward. But yeah, like
yeah,
nudes leaking is I don't even think it's a big thing anymore. Like I be listening to shows and it's like oh such and such news. I don't even go look at them. Like maybe 10 years, 5, 6 years ago I would go look at them, but now it's like, but I follow you on IG, so I've kind of seen it already. So it's just kind of like. Yeah, it's just not even interesting anymore. And then people actually started faking leaking their own just for attention. I'm just like,
yeah. And that shit was crazy. And then now to the extent where niggas going to jail.
I just think you know what's funny? I think all right, so I kind of formulated now. I think the worry of the impact falls more so on the people around you and your loved ones versus you. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wouldn't want if me and my girl had a child and they were in middle school and our sex video came out. I wouldn't want that floating around the school. Like our kid would be embarrassed, devastated, things of that
yeah.
nature. I've always, you know what? We need to go on Instagram and find a porn star, and I want to ask a porn star, what does your family think about what you do? Like, what did you have to deal with? Like, how did your
Mm-hmm.
father react? How did your mother react? Like, I want to know because
Hold
I've,
on,
I've
Biff.
heard.
Hold on.
All right,
Hold on, Biff.
but y'all, I've actually heard some stories of some porn stars where they're like their family supported it, which was crazy. I don't think I could support anything like that. Like, yeah, no, definitely not gonna watch it. That's nuts. No pun intended. Um, but that brings about a good question, man. If you're, yo, out there, have any of y'all nudes ever leaked? I want y'all to email us from my experience podcast at gmail.com or hit us on
Yeah,
IG, FME underscore podcast. Hit us on
you can
IG.
remain anonymous.
Yeah, you
Have
can
your
remain
news ever
anonymous. I
leaked?
want to
If
know if
somebody
your
ever leaked your
nudes.
news, so even if it was just like to a group chat, I ain't necessarily saying they got to be all over IG and Twitter.
Yeah,
But if you've ever had any type of interaction with anything of yours personal you had with somebody intimately before and they leaked it, how did it go?
I know women have done that. Women definitely put dicks in group chats.
Oh, yeah, because that's that you can't. Dicks come in all shapes and sizes, so you can't identify who it go to unless he's blatantly mentioned.
Yeah,
But most of the time, if he's blatantly mentioned, that means we talking shit. So use a dick we don't care about.
that's interesting. I'm in a bunch of group chats with a bunch. I guess maybe because we're older, we don't put stuff like that in there.
I mean, now, yeah, you're getting older and you're
Shut
becoming
up,
more
Biff. You got
selective with
some.
what?
You got some right now in your
What dick
group
pics?
chats.
Mm,
We don't
they're
have
not
any.
mine.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody in my group chats are circulating stuff like
Oh,
that,
but
chicks
that's
or
not the
nothing like
group
that.
chat. That's not the mature group chat. That's not
You...
what I got that group chat for.
Biff, you supposed to let
So
me join some of your group chats, yo. You whack. You're like,
no, this one like secret. This one like you got to get voted in.
oh my god, how you get votes?
You can't come in anyway. It's all
Can I
girls.
just come in like this?
No Biff. It's all girls anyway.
Y'all corny. I just be a fly on the wall. My group chats be
Yeah, but
muted.
no, it's like yeah, and my other, when I talk to people not aging older, yeah, because you're becoming more selective with your partners. You're
Yeah,
you tend to like instead of having a plethora, now you're only focusing on like one or two, and then if one or two gonna pan out, why would you want to show the group chat the one or two that
yeah. You know what?
like
Another
when
thing,
you what?
like when you get older, when it comes to sexual partners, like you really get locked in. Like
Yeah.
I think when
Oh
you
man, babe, let me tell you, I stopped fucking with them young niggas and got me some old hoes. Let me tell you, ooh, ooh, boy. Locked and loaded. Let me tell you something. That's probably the best thing I ever goddamn did. I will not talk to nobody under 30 no more.
yo, them old
Locked and
guys
loaded. Let's go.
get locked in. Mm. It's so much fun just taking one good partner and just doing a bunch of everything. You ain't gotta worry about
Oh,
being out in
Beth.
these streets. You know they
My,
clean. You know they safe.
you know my favorite thing though?
Uh oh.
Like, Normally, I'm the more sexual partner. I've only had maybe like one or two partners that out sex me. But my favorite thing is like when you put them on to something new or they try something new and they
Mm-hmm.
like it.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be the best. That's how you get the hooks in. That is how you get the hooks in.
That's how you start soul ties. Eat a little ass.
Yeah. Yo, oh, okay. Uh what is tell the ladies out there since you brought it up. Tell the ladies out there what are some ass eating protocols? Like cuz
Always,
cuz
always,
I
always. Okay, I know you don't, ladies. 9 times out of 10, unless you know your partner, if you this been your partner for a while, you don't know if your man gonna eat your ass. So just like you clean your coochie, make sure you stroke the butt in the back too when you doing your little coochie protocol before you go in. All women know what I'm talking about, the coochie protocol. We all know what that is.
what is that?
But you know, if you're gonna check the pink, check the stink too. Cause I done heard some horror stories about cookie crumbles and shit and
Yeah,
like little
listen,
tissues and stuff.
man.
And so,
Yeah.
just be a little prepared.
That's
Some
happened to
people,
me.
depending on if you know you're going to engage in anal sex, maybe not just anal foreplay. If you know you're actually going to engage in the sex, you might want to flush yourself out,
Mhm.
enema or whatnot. Prepare yourself. If not, then you get down, whatever. But if you only expect the thumb, just make sure your area is well kept. I'm not one to tell you what your hair control should look like, but do know there is hair in your asshole. If you didn't
Ladies,
know,
there's definitely definitely hair there. We won't mind shaving it for you either, but there's definitely hair there.
yes, definitely hair there. So please be cognizant that there's hair there too. And it's also okay. It's also okay if you don't like it. It's not for everybody. But my whole thing is don't knock it till you try it.
I'm glad you shared that because I thought about something. Dang, I saw something on Instagram and I was about to comment, but then I got off. I just didn't decide not to comment. But Little Duval actually posted a video of some girl farting in her dude's face while he was sleeping, which I thought was absolutely disgusting. And someone was like, I know she got doo doo crumbs, and I was about to post like, yo, you about to get your butt ate, whatever, but I didn't post it. But I think that's important, man, because I mean I have horror stories. Some of my homies have horror stories, man. You just it's like did you even think to check? Even and here's the thing, even if he just wants to eat it from the back, like I'm gonna see that.
That
Like
too,
that's gonna my
yeah.
nose is gonna be right there. It's gonna be right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Have some common courtesy, please.
Shit, y'all too, man. Shit, if you gonna be licking the gooch and then I select few ladies that go a little bit further, shit, y'all need to clean that shit the fuck up too. Sometimes, man, listen, I done heard some horror stories about some women going beyond the gooch and shit and then find out life ain't always what it's cracked up to be. God damn it, y'all
No
got to
pun
do it too.
intended. Cracked up.
Now I ain't goddamn saying you men go shave your shit or whatever, but I'm just saying
Now,
goddamn
fellas, you should
you
shave it. You should shave it because you get
wash
hair
up
caught in
in your
there.
ass,
You
man.
get
Get up
toilet
in there
paper and
too.
stuff in there too. I I keep that area very clean. And here's my thing: like right before I do it, I always clean everything. Like I straight up, Leo, let me go freshen up. Like straight up, Leo, get all of that stuff, all of it. Get all of it. Do it right before. Like there's no shame in that. Like they'll appreciate it. They will appreciate it. I'm always doing the ball check. Been sitting around the house and I think she getting horny. I'll do a little ball check, make sure I'm fresh or whatever. You got to do that. Freshness is key. Y'all check y'all meat, y'all check y'all vegetables and all that stuff at the store. Check yourself. That's all I'm
Hello.
saying. Them cicadas, bro. You in Japan, yo. You got an anime background. I'm telling you. Yo, that's funny, Biff.
What
Wow.
would you do? How do you react if you run into that? Like,
Huh? Yo. Well, what? Usually, this is subtle, but usually, I have run into it a couple times actually. Well, one time, I was getting ready to eat her out from the back. I'm kissing on the booty cheeks. Saw a little crumble. I just went right around it and flipped her over. You know, I lied. Oh, you ain't ready for that. No, I'm not ready for that. I did what I did or whatever. Another time, this chick had a dingleberry. It wasn't dirty though, thank
Oh
God. It
no!
wasn't dirty, but it was weird because she didn't have any hair. So I'm like, how did this get stuck?
Oh no! Not wiping, and it kind of just balled up. And
No, I don't know, but like but she was clean though. Like
I'm
I
saying
don't.
like wiping. You know how you wipe multiple times and it kind
Yeah,
of ball up. She could have just. It could have been something left
I
behind.
don't know, but I told her I was like, I told her actually, and she just pulled it out and busted out laughing. Then I smashed. Uh, Other than that, I just
Uh,
basically I just won't do it. And I'll just switch positions or something. Cause it's like once you say something, I don't know. It's like when you say something like that's gonna kind of like kill the mood sometimes. So it's like it just I don't know. It just depends, and it depends on how bad it is too.
mhm.
But I just I don't know, man. It's I think you should say something though. Honestly, um, yeah. What about you, Biff?
I've ran into that the sweaty balls thing,
Oh,
and I said it while I was giving head.
you said it.
Yeah,
What? What did you say, Biff?
I said, "Goddamn, bitch, you just came from the court." And he gonna look at me crazy, bitch. Shit. But then by the time I thought about it, shit. By the time I had to say it, some mine I already been fucking him for a couple seconds, so I might as well goddamn finish shit.
Oh my god. Yo, okay, here's another fellas, yo, keep some baby wipes in the car, man. Baby wipes, you know what I mean, save your life, man. I
You
keep baby
raggedy
wipes.
bitch.
What?
Shit pissed me off.
Yo, that's funny, yo. That is funny. I don't know why people just don't do it freshen up though. Like I always rub my balls and check my odor. Oh, like I'm when I'm around my girl, I always do that. Like no, it needs to be fresh and clean. Cause here's the thing, y'all. When you are fresh and clean, a person feels like they can take it a step further than they normally would.
Yeah.
Cause they feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, she said you just came from the court.
That shit pissed me off. Goddamn, bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, you raggedy bitch.
Some of y'all like that though.
Some people do now. I don't mind fucking you straight out the court or straight out the gym. Fucking. I'm not all you should. I'm not
Yeah.
putting nothing in my mouth that you've been. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
I don't mind fucking you out of the
Oh
gym and
man,
stuff.
there's
Sometimes just
nothing
sex and
like
stuff, or fucking you, like seeing you sweaty, like you done worked hard and shit. Like that shit turned me on. I wouldn't mind fuck you right before the shower or some shit, but damn, you don't want to be sucking on no sweaty balls.
there's nothing like that coochie that's been saturating all day and she just get off work. Mm.
I call that grown woman smell.
Oh my god. Whew. That's just another level right there. I know some people are disgusted right now, but let me tell you, don't knock it till you try it. If she's a clean woman, it doesn't really stink. Actually, there's just a different odor to it. But
This is
it's
all
yeah,
day odor, all day
yeah. It's
smell, just like you
just
got an all day
natural
smell.
body musk. But it's been
Not like the white
saturated.
people.
It feels
Yeah,
different too. It just
that
oof.
not with like the black people all day smell. The regular black people all day smell. Let's be very particular here. The regular normal bodily functioning black people smell.
Biff. So I forgot who who's I think it was Wiz Khalifa. I'm sorry if it's not you, Wiz Khalifa. Who said hot girl summer is over, it's time for fuck boy fall? Who said that, yo? I was
21 Savage.
21 Savage. That's who said it. But I was crying laughing when I saw that. But I'm like, man, let's not do this.
Yeah.
The city
But then that's my
girls,
whole thing. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, that's why y'all be screaming like feminists out here, da 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 da. But I'm like, goddamn, bro, we can't have shit to ourselves, bro. Damn, hot girls, someone's about celebrating women, like empowering who you are and all that good shit. Here y'all come with this fuck boy fall, man. Get the fuck out of here. Uh, always gotta be included.
nobody can
Yeah,
act. Nobody can have anything to themselves, man. Nobody owns anything anymore. Everything's
no.
inclusive. Sorry. Everything's inclusive, man. Y'all got strap-ons. People having surgeries to get converted into coochies. No, no. It's all. You can't have anything anymore. Like I was
You can go get a
literally
dick, Biff. You ain't gotta use no strap. You can get, you know, there's such thing as chicks with dicks.
didn't know that. See.
The whole genre.
And then I heard like, oh, I was listening to the Breakfast Club and they were talking about like some women's thing where they were doing things for like women and women getting these awards for BET, and then the transgender community came and slandered BET because there was no transgender women. I'm like, wow. Just looking at
That
how times.
I can kind of give. Everybody was like, "Well, if you're women, you're automatically included." That's not the point, you dumbass. There was no representation.
Right.
Is what the cause the argument was. It wasn't that, oh, y'all ain't got it. It was representation. Give us some representation. You didn't even pose. Had multiple, even Emmy nominated actors, actresses on there. You could use any of them. India, more. Matter of fact, was the first transsexual ever on the front of L, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like MJ just got like a humanitarian award. Like all those women on that cast, you could have picked any one of them to at least present an award or just to come out and say, hey, or hell, even invite them to fuck out. That it was just as simple as a gesture. Sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not
Yeah.
what you do, but how you do it. You can say I'm including you. Yeah, I'm gonna include you. I play your song or I play a video, but that ain't gonna do me no good if I can't show up to the award show where the shit count. That's what everybody watching. They not watching BET TV, watching Baby Boy.
You stupid.
They watch BET and Mass
They still play
once a
Baby
year,
Boy?
twice a year. Black Girls Rock and BET Awards.
Was it Black Girls Rock? I think it was Black
Yeah,
Girls Rock.
it was
Yeah, it
Black
was
Girls
Black Girls
Rock.
Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. If you gonna say Black Girls Rock, you gotta include all of them. Now I'm not saying you got to agree with what the fuck they got going on. That's your own personal opinion, and you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. I might not agree with your opinion, but I respect everyone's opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But if you're gonna say all black women, include all black women. The ones that was here biologically and the ones that decided to change it because that's who they are.
The ones who are black women now.
Yeah.
That is, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking
The
about
ones
Dave.
that
As you're
identify as
having this
black women.
discussion, I'm just thinking about what Dave Chappelle would say. God, I wish I
You
had
know
like
that
a.
joke is going.
I wish I had a Dave
You know, I
Chappelle.
feel so bad. Like, matter of fact, we was having that argument on Twitter. I have some gay friends,
Uh oh.
and they were like vastly, like not vastly. They were like very offended. But then again, I guess my type of humor,
You
I
have
know
dark
it's
humor.
humor.
You said it.
Yeah, I have extremely dark humor, sarcastic humor. So everything Dave Chappelle said didn't. It was funny.
But like my
A
other
joke's a
thing is
joke.
too, like he
I'm sorry, it's
wasn't.
funny. Like
But there was
he was
like it's.
he was equal opportunity. They make it seem like the whole stand up was like just gay bashing. Absolutely not. There was one little. He had a segment about that was their segment was the car segment.
And there wasn't. It's.
That Dave Chappelle. Now I
When
would
he
say that's
said.
some tough humor.
I'm not even gonna repeat it. I don't want to get us
That
destroyed
Macaulay
before we
Culkin
get
one.
started. No, the one he was.
The car.
Yeah.
Oh no.
When he
Never mind. I
said
know what you're talking about when they first dropped.
no at the end, I gotta say this one. Who did he say? I think he said the T's. He said the T's hate my guts. He
Yeah.
said he said everybody hates the T's. They don't even do anything. They're just like, I'm hot.
And the G's turn around and get the
Jeez, turn
stomping on the T's.
around.
But
Yo,
you got the L's on the passenger side to protect them. No, you got the B's on the
dude.
passenger side to keep. Never mind. I'm finna repeat a joke because then somebody gonna be like you offensive.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
offend anybody. That joke was
Well, ain't
funny.
nobody's trying to be
But I
offensive. I
didn't. But you know
understand. I
what? I
understand both
didn't.
sides.
I will
But
say
I'm
this as
sorry.
a straight black man listening to that. It didn't make me think less of anybody that belongs into any of those groups, and I don't look at them and
Yeah.
laugh at them. And he makes fun of everybody equally, white, black. Like if y'all go back and look at all his comedy specials, he makes fun. That's one thing I like about him. Like some comedians will just get up there and talk about black people all day because they're black. Some
Mm-hmm.
would just talk about white people. Like, hi, how you doing? Name's Bob. Like you have those.
Yeah.
He don't discriminate. He talks about everybody, but it's like I just feel like and I'll watch it again to make sure I'm correct. But I feel like most of his jokes about that were more or less situational and his thoughts and opinions, not necessarily an attack to be funny. It was like a
Yeah,
conversation. It was almost like he wasn't even trying to be funny, but it was just funny the way he
he
was
was
explaining it.
storytelling.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I'm
joke
being
was
honest,
when
but it is what it is. I'm sorry for those that were offended. I had to sit down conversation, and they were talking about how bisexual women, i.e., myself, are complicit in like heterosexual men's like bad behavior. And so it's like I told them like it's not necessarily I'm complicit in their bad behavior because I do correct it, but I cannot change how you feel, and I'm not gonna change what I'm attracted to also at the same time.
and
I
I'm a,
know what type of men I know what type of men I'm attracted to. And those type of men are I'm not gonna say typically homophobic, but they do seem to have some type of, homophobia like traits, and they're very masculine, very alpha male, very, chest out. Those
mm-hmm.
type of men I like to date. They do make comments and stuff, and I do say, you know what, hey, I'm bisexual, I got like gay friends. I don't like that. I do voice my opinion, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. They still not, you know what I'm saying? I know how he gonna rock at the end of the day, but I do rock with people that have enough to respect my opinion.
Right.
Now there are women that are like, with they on the, whatever side of the fence is more, opportunistic for
Yo,
them. They do
I'm
have
gonna be
that,
honest
but
with you. I'm gonna say this, and this is not to offend anybody. This is just from a very small percentage of what I seen. Some gay women think they slick, bro. I be seeing like I was at. I'm gonna tell a story, and I was just like, it's just funny looking at society and double standards and stuff like that. There's this girl. I was at homecoming one year, and it was a party. You know what I mean? I'm chilling at the door, collecting money, whatever. And there's this girl who knew the bros, and she was cool. Like we was all telling jokes, laughing. Dog, at least 17, maybe 17 to 25. I know it's a weird number. Girls that came in, she hugged her, hey girl, what's up? And smacked them on the ass. Like, and squeezed her, yeah, a lot. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like,
yeah, that's not cool.
the girls were kind of taking it because they knew her, but it was like, at the same time, I look at you as like a dude almost, like I'm, cause
Yeah, you have masculine
you like what
traits,
I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't
and you
think
trying to use the fact that you're a female
it
on top of another female. I get it. Yeah, now
right,
you do
and I
have
had to
those
explain
same.
that.
Yeah, you have those.
I had to explain that to an ex one time. She was I was talking to her on Skype, I think, and I heard a voice in the background. It was a dude or whatever. And she was like, "Oh, don't worry about him. He gay." And she was like, "Hold on, babe. I'm about to change clothes." I'm like, "What you mean you about to change clothes?" It's like, "He ain't gonna be looking at me." I'm like, "That's a man. Like, I don't care what he likes. I don't care what he do in his personal time. That's him." But I'm like, I don't want another man looking at you like that. Like, no. Like, what are you doing? So
No,
it's like
most
we're still people, you know what I'm saying? Like regardless of
yeah,
our sexuality, we're still people. You know what I mean? There should still be a line of respect. But I mean, when it comes down to those topics, and I keep my opinion to myself unless I'm asked because there is no right answer.
there isn't. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion on this particular subject, and what really gets me is people start stating their opinion as facts, and that's when shit start hitting the fan because people feel like their opinion is fact, which is
Nope.
it's not.
Nope. You don't live
There's
their
nothing
life. You do not
right
live their
there.
life. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
no absolute in this universe. Like there's no right or wrong. You can't tell people who to love, just like they can't tell you who the hell to love.
Who do you love, baby? Yo, man, man, I'm over here crying. He said, "I'm Chinese," and he made that face, bruh. I almost fell out the bed, yo. But his wife is Asian. That's an interesting life he has.
Yeah, he has a farm in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like,
I wonder that, I wonder what parts of his comedy are real and what parts he's joking about. Does he really have? You think he has a farm?
mhm. Dave Chappelle, whatever that shit called, falling off the map or whatever that shit is. When he went to Africa and then came back and bought that farm, so he ain't gotta be around niggas.
That is interesting.
I
Oh my
still
god.
think the most interesting thing about him is he has an Asian wife. That shit just blows my mind. Like, girl, I,
Yeah, I want. I
Okay.
would wish he. I wish he would tell
I
the
want to see
origin
that
story.
dynamic. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I want to see that dynamic. Like, how did y'all meet? Like,
yeah, and it's like that's an interesting cultural black and Asian. That's an interesting cultural
and then
mix.
he's like sarcastic black, which is like the worst.
Yeah, the absolute worst. I wonder
Like
how her family.
sarcastic
Her
asshole
family
black.
can't approve of that marriage. There's no way.
I don't know this, but then some people, some families might be getting with the times. He got a nice check, so they might be getting with it.
Well, it depends on how Asian she is too.
Yeah.
Like, is
Is she
she like
like
second generation or is she
first
like,
gen
yeah,
Chinese? Yeah. Yeah.
yeah? That's interesting. I don't even know what she looks like. Um, that's interesting.
Do
Oh
you think you
man.
can ever date outside the race, Biff?
Oh yeah, for sure. I find women of all nationalities and cultures attractive. I just love women, but everyone I happen to date just happens to be black. My girlfriend's actually Nigerian, so and there's definitely some cultural differences I've noticed. But yeah, I mean, I would. It'd
Would you
be
date a white
I
woman?
do it out of interest.
Would you date
Would
a
I
white
date a
woman?
white woman? Probably. They're not. I don't like. If I had to, I how can I explain it?
Mm.
If I, what is? Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. The taste in my mouth is just so
Oh,
mm,
is it because I said I date a white woman?
disgusting. Go ahead.
Is it because I said I date a white woman?
Go ahead, Bill. Continue. What do you find
That's why
interesting?
you just shaded me. I'm over here concerned. Like, what happened? Did you get an M&M with a burnt peanut? Them joints be the worst, yo. M&M, y'all need to fix that, yo. The burnt peanut inside the M&M will ruin the whole pack, yo. Nah, I'm just not. It's just see, I'm more of a personality person. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even really come across a white woman that I've been interested in, um, or that heavily attracted to either. I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to date women of other cultures just to find out what they're like because I'm interested in women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it'd be cool to
Mhm.
know how an Asian woman feels about
I
something
like them all.
or a Latina. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, did you try to put an accent on for Latina? Ow.
Latina. I used to. I used to really be in like in high school and like in high school I used to really be infatuated with Latinas. There was a lot of them in my high
Infatuated or
school.
fetishing? What is that fetishizing?
I said what I meant the first time. I used to be, man. I used to be looking. I'm like, man, oh my gosh, they just had that attitude and that sauce. But now that I'm older and I've actually dealt with some women who've had that, I'm like, thank God. I mean, whew, I don't want that from any woman. I just need you to relax and chill. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's like the culture matters, but it doesn't because it's like if I'm in love
Culture
with you,
matters. Culture matters.
I
It
mean
matters.
it matters, but it's like
Unless y'all both willing to be like fuck some traditions equally together or
that
some shit, or
exactly
fuck
because
my
it's
family in case somebody family ain't with that. Not,
but
you
and see
know.
that's the thing because like here's the thing, it's my love life. Like it's mine.
Yeah,
Like ain't none of y'all handling business with me every night. Ain't none of y'all paying these bills. Ain't none of y'all finna be my partner for life.
that's very
So
true.
it's
But then
like
you have people that take their culture very seriously. They take their family
and that's a
very serious.
conversation you have. Like me and my girl have had that conversation. I'm like, would you want a traditional wedding? Would you like what are some things I need to be aware of? I ask these questions. You got to ask those questions. And we're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I think where we're gonna end up landing, we're gonna be fine. But that those are some of the things I'd be interested in knowing. Because I think like the family expectations and stuff like that, it does matter. I do understand that, but at the
Hmm.
same time, if my woman is happy and satisfied with that situation, that I could care less about your.
Yeah, mind your damn business.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how I feel. Like I'm not gonna disrespect your culture or anything like that, but it's like and I
We got us,
understand.
yeah, they ain't paying our bills.
Yeah, but and at the same time, and I'll say this: the upside to that though is when you look at other cultures, how strong they are, how united they are. That's why. But it's like I wonder how many people are actually happy. You know, it's like
Yeah,
how many marriages were for the were for not even trying to be funny. How many marriages were literally for the culture, for the sake of keeping this the way it is. For keeping, whatever, without mixing. Like I'm pretty sure a
right.
ton of
How
people
many
did
times
that.
are people married because he felt like he had to marry her because he got her pregnant? He felt
Yeah.
like that was his responsibility.
Yeah, or
But,
my family likes her. We're the same culture. It's so hard to find another woman that's of the same
yeah,
culture as me. I
even
need
though
to
she's just all right to me.
right. So I'm just gonna do that. Man, hell, I can't do that. I think
Hell
part of the
no.
the beautiful thing about black people, the beautiful thing and the tough thing about us is we're like some of the most open-minded, openly free people. I think
Hmm.
when it just comes to expression and tradition, it's like
Because we've
we always
been
shaking it up,
beaten
bro.
and battered so bad for being ourselves, and it's like finally you get a chance to be yourself. It's like a
Yeah, we
finally,
had to take this Americanized culture that was impressed upon us and put our own
right.
spin and flavor on it. And now we have what we have. And a lot of people are like, we need to do this as a black culture, but it's like we're lost. It's like everyone else.
Well, it's not necessarily that we're lost. I feel like we look at this transitioning. I feel like we
Right.
as Black Americans, we are producing our own history right now. We
Yeah,
don't have.
exactly.
I mean, we have a connection to Africa. We
Was
just know we came
disconnected.
over here
Yeah.
on, yeah, but it's disconnected. And to this
Yeah.
point, like there's so much disconnect and so much fallout. Nobody knows where they're from. So now it's like, okay, we still isolated on our own island. So at this point, what do you
Mm-hmm.
do? And I don't think from that point forward, even though we didn't have a choice, we then when we first came over here, we started Black history. We started Black America. We now have our own history. We don't have a history because we are history.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, you
true.
think about it, 21, 2100 now, 2200 when they start going back. Black America changed the world. Black America changed culture.
Yeah,
Black America
yeah,
said what was cool. Like all this shit that's going on now is
we're
going
the
to
biggest
be
influencers.
right. All this shit going on now is going to affect the textbooks later. We are our history. So I don't feel like we necessarily have to have a connect to Africa. Would it be great? Awesome. Shit like ancestry and all that stuff. That would be cool if they weren't giving out shit to the police. That definitely be cool. But since they want to
Yeah.
do all that hubbub shit, nobody can rock like that. What you let me over? Like what the fuck?
Y'all
Nobody
both
can
was in the
rock like
car.
that. Yeah. But
You're
I
right.
feel like
You
yeah,
just said it. We are creating our own history right now, and it's interesting to watch. Some stuff I'm in love with. Some stuff I'm like, oh my god, please stop. And then in the
yeah.
back of my mind, I'm like, but that's them.
Yeah, but then at the same time, and also I feel like I'm proud of my people.
Same.
I'm definitely proud to say I'm a Black American. I'm not putting up no American flag now. I put up red, red, green, and black in a heartbeat. But I'm definitely proud of my people. Yes, we definitely have bad moments, and yes, we definitely had some embarrassing moments. Lord knows we had some embarrassing moments. But I can tell
Hmm.
you our accomplishments and how proud I am far outweighs those embarrassing moments. Far, far, far outweighs it. So yeah, I'm proud to be a Black American. If you ask me where I'm gonna go, I'm gonna say I'm Black and I'm American. I got my own history. It's being written. I love the way it's being written. I love the people who write it. I'm a part of that history. So I'm just going. That's who I am. That's my identity.
Yo,
I'm
you
not
know
that
what?
I'm.
I
Go
think
ahead.
it's interesting. I think a majority, everyone has identity crisis, but I think a majority of people really want to be like us and have what we have, and they can't. Versus us wanting to be like them. Like it's
Yeah.
that I love that. I love that. Like how Charlemagne coined. Well, I don't know if he coined the term, but black privilege. It's like it's a
Mhm.
thing. Like people are drawn to us. People want to know. Especially now that conversations are coming out more and more about different cultures and sexuality and stuff like that. So it's like force. It's kind of like force the door open. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shoot, we have to start respecting others, and it's just so funny to look when you have someone who's been so closed minded and you have a conversation with them and they just knew nothing about your culture and you expose them to some things. It's like, look, I can still say nigga, but that don't mean I'm selling weed or selling crack, or I do listen to loud ass music, but they just find out various things. Like I used to joke with my white coworkers about certain things I would eat, and they'd be like, "Oh man, I love bacon." I'm like, "Man, that's pork is the black man's kryptonite." And like they kind of looked at me, and I would laugh, but I'm like, "No, like that shit
It
kills us.
really
Like
is.
we
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it, but I'm
Pork is really
like, pork
killing us.
will
Yeah.
fucking kill." I'm like, man, diabetes and fucking blood sugar. I'm
High
like,
blood pressure. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like that'll kill us, and they were afraid to laugh. I'm like, I'm joking, but I'm serious. Like,
Yeah. But then that could be seen as anything that we make popular. Like it could be as simple as a damn dance. The
yo, I
black
hate
people
that. I
have
hate
it
when
first,
now I hate when
and
black people
then
come out with something and then they think automatically everything about it. Like, ma'am, I haven't even seen. Why are you coming to me? I haven't even seen this phenomenon.
hello. And what I had, where was I at? Where the fuck was
Oh,
I at? This
let
lady
me
was
tell
trying to
you.
ask me, was I doing the goddamn? I don't know. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. The guada dance,
I don't know what that is.
guada dance. Up there in Africa, where they do like the little shoulder lean on one side with the
I'm hanging
leg
up.
and the arm doing the little noodle dance on the other side. Whatever. Yes, I can do it, bitch. But why did you ask me that of all dances that one? Like, what are you trying to imply, bitch? I'm even if I did, I trace my ancestry and shit back. Wrong country.
Yeah.
Like, how did you just automatically assume I knew that dance? And then
Yo,
that dance
some
is not even
people.
American, babe. Like, you seen some shit on YouTube and was like, hey, I know you know how to do it.
Yo, some
Like,
people are literally that ignorant. Like when they came out with which I had thought was just the stupidest thing. I forgot what year it was. They came out with the other version of the Harlem Shake, and like somebody played it, and all the kids were doing it, and I'm like, "Come on, Mr. Wilson, you do it too!" And I'm like, and I looked at one of the teachers. He was like, "Oh, you don't know the Harlem Shake?" And I'm like, "That's not the real Harlem Shake." He was like, "What do you
right.
mean?" He was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Never." I said it's a black thing. You wouldn't understand. He was like, oh. Cause I'm like, I know the real Harlem Shake. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just another thing that we had that someone came along and took and made it doofy. I don't even know where that new one came from. But stuff like that is I just find that funny how culturally clueless some people are, man. And just clueless in general, just dealing with other people. Some people just don't know how to do it. Oh my God, Biff. Biff, we had a real conversation today.
Yeah, we actually, but we always talk like this. We just kind of, it's easy going. Stuff leads into the next conversation, which is easy.
Now I'm gonna start researching X videos pricing.
I don't know about this. And then, Bam, the shit that killed me. That one of the pros was supposed to be not as many people go on X videos. Boy, that's one
No,
of the first
hell
places
no.
I goddamn go. You a motherfucking lie.
That is the X videos, Pornhub, and there's like two more. That's it. I don't know all them other ones. X videos is mad popular.
I do X videos, X and XX, which is like X videos sister, and
Biff,
Pornhub.
you ever find one of your So we all have these weird things that we're into. I'm not gonna go into mine. But you ever just go on one of those sites and you just dig and dig, you're on like page 14 and you just find that one unique video. Well, you probably don't have, I don't know why I do this. You don't have to worry about anybody finding it, but you find it, you look at it, you enjoy it, it just does what you need it to do. And then you leave it for a while and you forget the person's name or something, and you be there for like hours trying to remember.
What did I say?
Big toe in pink stockings, and then you go through every.
What did I search? Ebony lesbian BBW pussy lick red thong. Like you be trying to be specific as heck.
You be trying to be so specific to
And then
find
you
it.
can't go back on your history tab because you private browsing.
Exactly. And then my phone, the phone browser I use, when you exit it, it automatically deletes your history. But now I think about it, I don't really have to do that because no one ever uses any of my stuff. But it's just precautionary that I do it because I'm like, I would have it on there when I need to go to Verizon.
I always be thinking like, you know how they always say you make sure you got a clean underwear in case you die.
Yeah,
I be
exactly.
thinking like,
I don't
What
want
what
people to
should you do with your
know.
phone in case you die? Like
I don't
you
want
gotta
people
do
to
you
know
do
I'm
you
into nipple
do
clamps,
you
and
have a designated friend you say give the phone to?
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yo, that is funny. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you feel me on that. I'm pretty sure a lot of our listeners just laughed, yo. Y'all have all been through that, and the times that it happens is when you're talking to somebody, you get into a rhythm, so you get in a real thing, so you don't need it. Like me and my girl, we ain't seen each other in 2 weeks, so the drought came, and I was like, and I was like, dang, what was that one chick's name, bruh? That happened to me like a couple of nights ago. I didn't even want to come no more. I just wanted to find her.
Just so you got the satisfaction of saying I found this shit.
Bro, you still be trying to like rub yourself to keep it going
All
while you
right, I would
looking.
not be conquered. And then
Damn
it's so
calf
bad if
muscles
if
burning.
you use the same site so bad, y'all looked at that
Wait,
one,
Biff,
seen
you
that one.
and while you looking for that one, you find another one, so you open a new tab. It's like,
I'm
ooh,
gonna come right back. I'm gonna come right back.
I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna bust one to
Right?
this one and this one tonight.
Let me see this. Hold on. Let me fast forward a little bit. Ooh, this look good. Let me pause.
Oh my god, yes, yo. Porn habits are hilarious. Oh my gosh,
That
yo.
must be when you open a good one, but then like when you go look at the related thumbnails, it'd be like just as
Oh,
many good ones, and then you're like, oh
yes.
my god.
Or no, I hate this is what I really hate. Every once in a while, the advertisement to have an interesting video. Who is it? It's always Brazzers. Brazzers will have one. You be like, "Ooh, that look like it's gonna be a good scene," and you try to go to the website and find them, and you can't find it, and you can't find her name. Oh my god!
The
So you,
ones I always see is like jerk mate. Another one I always see is like the virtual fucking.
yeah,
Fuck your stepsister.
that's disgusting.
Biff, that is like one of the biggest uh genres of porn.
That's disgusting.
We know they're not
I
related
used to
though,
like
but
what did I? My thing was I
they're
like.
not related, bitch. It's just the fact that somebody put it in the title, man fucks brother fucks his stepsister, and motherfuckers go crazy, and it just be a
Yeah,
regular ass man
it'd
and
be
woman.
regular.
Like
You know what I'm at, and you know there's I don't know if there's a shortage anymore. Yo, black milfs, fam. I used to
it's the
love milf
shortest, Biff, because
videos.
that's one of my genres, man. I done went through
Yo,
that
you
shit.
can't. It's like six of y'all. Like the rest of
Right?
them are like white or
Biff, I done
Latin.
ran through that shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck
Yo, it's like the
going
same six, and only two of y'all thorough.
on?
That's interesting. Um, yeah. But then you have and it's funny. There's some that you'll just never ever forget. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. You know, everybody always got like their top three flick videos.
Yep. Oh my god. Who car going on?
The girl next door to me.
All right, Biff. I gotta go to work. I'm over here crying, laughing, yo.
Cause
That jump be
we play
serious,
all
yo.
day.
You be yo. Before you know it, like 40 minutes gone by, you still ain't found that video. You don't even be
I
in the
know.
mood no more, yo.
You be in the abyss.
I just be sitting there lubed up. Fuck it, put my drawers back on, wake up the next day, got oil stains in my drawers,
I
mad as
did.
hell. Oh, ruin these. Still gonna wear them because nobody's ever gonna see them. Oh man, my girl seen a pair of those. She was like, "What happened?" Shut up.
Mind your business.
My business. They coming off now. Oh my god, man. Okay, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who goes through that struggle.
Mm-mm.
Or
That shit
ooh,
was real.
one more. Don't you hate when you think you found it, but it's an alternative version of it and it cuts out the parts that you wanted?
Oh, Bill, the one I hate where it be like click it and then just be like a preview to the flick and it be like go
Yeah.
to magiccityproductions.com to see the rest. Bitch!
That's what you gotta look at the minutes. If it ain't at least about 7 minutes, nope.
But sometimes you get some good 5 minutes, 5, 6 minute clips in there, Bill.
I hate when they take like the whole video, but they only give you like 4 5 minute clips or something, or like 4 2 minute clips, and it's like I don't know. And it's funny because it's like they know what the good part is. Like right when they getting ready to show her feet, they cut it off, or right when you know what I'm saying. It's like, come on, man. Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta go for real. But thank y'all for listening. I don't even know what to call this episode. I'm gonna call it X videos.
Stranger Things.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've been watching that. No, I haven't. I've been watching 13 Reasons Why. My goodness. But thank y'all for listening. FME underscore podcast on Instagram. Check us out on Libsyn. We have a website now. I don't remember what it is. I'll post it in the description. Oh my goodness. Why am my nose stuffy? Biff, where's our Libsyn link? Hold
Or
on.
what?
I'm hanging up on you. But yeah, join the
Lipson.
Facebook group. Join the Facebook group I can't even talk, man, because I'm thinking about what we were just talking about.
Look at you, you freak hoe.
Shut up, man. It's been I see my baby on Saturday. I cannot wait. Ugh, my goodness.
It's gonna be so much.
I know, and I'm mad because I gotta get an
Baby didn't
inspection.
catch on to that.
It is. I caught it. I caught it. She gonna catch it.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Oh, here it is. It's FME podcast 1.libsyn LIBSYN.com. Join us on the Facebook group from My Experience Podcast. Thank y'all for continuing to listen. Hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up in the email from myexperiencepodcast.com. We would love to hear from you guys. Still working on our special guest that we're supposed to have. She has a real life and legit followers, and she got called to do something, so she had to go do it. I ain't mad at you, sis. Get your money. Been loving her Instagram posts, but we gonna link up with her and have her on here for sure. Y'all not gonna want to miss the episode. I think we're gonna have some really good conversations with her. Biff, go ahead and hit them with your slogan.
All right, you guys. Shit. Just stay black, stay proud. Shit. Stay you and stay down. But the main point tonight is stay black and stay proud. I just really want you guys to be happy who you are, especially black people. Yes, all people of color especially need to be happy, but in this particular one, this message is going to my black people. Be proud of who you are. We are a wonderful people. We are a grand people. We are a moving people. We
Yeah,
got this shit. We got this shit. Even though it don't look like it, and I know we wake up every day in a state of chaos, but we got this shit. Just want to send y'all some love. If don't nobody love you, Biff love you.
I love you too. And
We'll
and
catch you
don't
next
we'll
week.
catch y'all next time. Don't leak anybody's nudes in the meantime. Peace.
Bye.